AI is getting ridiculous right now. And I don't just mean better images or smoother AI videos. I mean, we're at a point where you can literally build an entire short film using nothing but AI tools. Story, characters, shots, music, sound design, everything. And if you think that sounds exaggerated, just watch this.
Why does it always have to be me? Frederic. The laboratory has fallen. You are the only one who can retrieve the formula. You have to do this.
Don't worry. I'll bring the formula back. I'll save the world.
Now everything will be okay. You did your job. God bless you.
This short film you're about to see was created entirely using AI. No traditional filming, no camera crew, no physical sets, just different AI models working together. Nano Banana Pro, Google Veo 3.1, Sora 2, generating the visuals. AI generated music, AI generated sound effects, the whole pipeline. Now after you watch it, I'll break down exactly how I made it. The process is actually much simpler than you'd think. First we build the story, then we generate key images, then we convert those images into cinematic video shots to maintain consistency, and finally, we assemble everything into a full film. Let me show you how I did it.
Now that the idea is clear, the first thing we need is the story. Because without a strong story, even the best visuals won't feel cinematic. So to finalize the concept, I'm opening ChatGPT. I'll explain the story idea in detail using a structured prompt. By the way, I'll leave all the prompts I'm using in the description, so you can test everything yourself. As you can see, once I explain the concept, ChatGPT prepares a complete storyboard broken down into scenes and individual shots. This is important, because instead of randomly generating visuals, we now have a structured narrative. Once the storyboard is ready, I ask ChatGPT to generate detailed image prompts and video prompts for each scene. But here's something important. Instead of telling it to generate everything at once, I go scene by scene. That way, I have more control. I start with scene 1, generate the image prompt and the video prompt for that scene. Then I move to scene 2, and I repeat the same process. I'll speed this part up a little. Alright, as you can see, all the image prompts and video prompts for every scene are ready. Now before we ChatGPT to write detailed character generation prompts first. This ensures we build our main characters properly before placing them into scenes. Now let's move into Filmora. I'll create a new project, then go to the stock media section. Under stock media, you'll see AI media, and this is where all the AI tools are available. You get options like AI image, image to video, text to video, video extend, and more. But first, we need to generate our character, so I open the AI image section. Now, I simply paste the detailed character prompt that ChatGPT generated. For resolution, I'm selecting 2K for better clarity. Aspect ratio doesn't matter much at this stage, since we're just generating standalone character. You'll see multiple model options here. Nano Banana Pro, Nano Banana, C Standard 2.0. For best results, I'm choosing Nano Banana Pro, and then I click Generate. As you can see, our first character is ready. I repeat the same process for the second character. Alright, now both of our characters are generated. Now we can move to scene generation. I copy the first scene's image prompt and paste it into AI image. But here's the key step. I upload the character we generated earlier. This keeps the identity consistent across all scenes. Now I set the aspect ratio to 16:9 since we're creating cinematic shots. Resolution stays high for better detail. Click Generate, and the scene image is ready. I'll repeat this process for each scene, uploading the character reference every time so the look stays stable throughout the film. I'll speed this part up. Alright, now all the scene images are ready. Next, we'll convert these still images into cinematic video shots. Now that all our scene images are ready, it's time to turn them into actual moving shots. So I'll go into the image to video section. The first thing I need to do here is choose the video model. For this film, I'm selecting VO 3.1. Then I upload the first scene image that we generated earlier. Now, I need to describe how that image should move. So I'll copy the corresponding video prompt that ChatGPT created for scene 1 and paste it right here. After that, I'll adjust the settings. Resolution, I'm setting it to 1080p. Duration, let's go with 8 seconds for each shot. Aspect ratio, 16:9 since we're building a cinematic sequence. Everything looks good. So I'll click generate and wait for the result. Alright, the video is ready. Let's preview it first.
Why does it always have to be me?
Alright, now all our scene videos are generated. The next step is assembling the film. I'll simply drag and drop all the generated clips into the timeline and arrange them according to the storyboard sequence we prepared earlier. Now at this point, the film is technically ready, but we can improve it further. To enhance the overall quality, I'll click on the first clip in the timeline. Then on the right-hand panel under the video setting, I'll enable Topaz Enhance. This improves clarity and refines the footage. I'll click Generate and let it process. And I'll repeat the same enhancement step for each clip in the timeline. Let's wait. Alright, enhancement is complete. The difference is subtle but noticeable. The footage looks cleaner, sharper, and more polished. Now let's add music. Instead of searching manually, I'll use Smart Background Music Generation. I'll enable it, and within moments, the system automatically generates background music that fits the mood of the sequence. As you can see,
Why does it always have to be me?
it matches surprisingly well with the pacing of the shots. Now, the final touch. Captions. I'll go to the Titles tab, open AI Caption, enable Dynamic Captions, and generate. Dynamic captions are great for making the video more engaging, especially for social platforms. The text animates in sync with the dialogue, making it easier to follow. And just like that, the film is complete. All that's left now is to click Export. And that's it. From a simple story idea, to characters, to full cinematic shots, everything built step by step using AI. What I like about this workflow is that it removes the friction. You're not jumping between 10 different platforms. You're just focusing on the creative part, the story, visuals, the pacing. If you want to try this yourself, I've left the link in the description. Download it, experiment with it, break it, push it, see what you can create. I'd actually love to see what kind of AI film you come up with. And yeah, AI is moving fast. So the only real advantage right now is creativity. I'll see you in the next one.